Okay, we are live. I just got home, so I'm like setting up. Got my stuff. So we need Edge, CM Punk, LA Knight, and who's the other one? Oh, Randy Orton. Got it for this tag match. Okay, we setting up right now. What's up, Big Jim? What's up, HCW? You guys know, I don't know if you saw, I posted a build-up. So if you guys saw, I did a triple threat yesterday. It was these three. They all fought. Jim in the house, 6'7". These three fought, and then on the video I posted earlier, Punk was like, "Congratulations, LA Knight. I love you." And then Randy Orton came out, and Randy Orton was like, "Hey, you two all buddy. Here's my partner." And then it was like, "You think you know me?" And then Edge came out. So it's tag match time. So I have a rough script in mind for how this tag match should go. So we're gonna be animating this. How you guys doing? You guys like the triple threat? That was a pretty fun video. I'd like the RK on the table spot. Fun stuff, you know? Okay, so, we're having Edge. Actually, I want LA Knight over here. I feel like the baby face is usually closer to the camera. So, Randy Orton can be over here. He's holding this. He'll just be watching the action unfold. Okay. Who's going to win? I'll tell you who's going to win. The team that gets the pinfall victory. You'll find out, I think, this Saturday. I would try to do a video a week. It's been hard, but pause. You guys know what I'm saying. It's hard to do these once a week because I'm only just starting animating this now. Some videos I have like a head start on, like Brock Lesnar versus AJ Styles. I've been working on that match for a couple weeks. I'm just going to post that whenever I don't have an idea. It'll just be because I can't really animate the finished matches because then you guys would know who wins, and then that takes the fun out of it. So, okay, so they're both. How you doing today? I'm doing really good today. You gotta go. Bye, Big Jim. What's up, Josina? I think Edge and Randy should win. Oos. Okay. Opinions here. What's up? Bye, Big Jim. I'm gonna say bye. Let me get my stuff out, my string. I don't know how long this stream's gonna be. Hopefully long. I don't know. This should be a pretty fun tag match. Hey, Josh. You're here. What's up? So, CM Punk and Edge. These are the two people starting off this match. So, LA Knight, because it's a tag match. So, two people are starting. You know, I don't know who I want to win. Oh, Justin. Who will win? They're both very strong teams. Do the heels go over? Do the baby faces go over? It's a hard decision, man. I have to pull up the script for this match, too, because I'm sorry, guys. Stop motion is scripted. Peace. Okay, so CM Punk's going to start in this corner. I'm hopefully going to get the SmackDown ring for Christmas, because that's what I asked for this year. I said, "Mommy, Daddy, please give me the SmackDown ring." CM Punk. And they said, probably. So, I'm hoping I get the SmackDown ring. It comes with Jacob Fatu. Yada I mean. That would be pretty cool if I got the ring. I could set it up on a live stream. It would be like a Christmas live stream. Probably the day after Christmas. It would be like, yes. What? I locked you guys out? Oh, I'm sorry. That was an accident, guys. I have like this instinct where I lock the door. Okay, like whenever I come into the house. So I'd come in before my parents, and I locked them out. Because I just locked the door, which is a good thing. Because someday, when robbers try to break into our house, they won't be able to because the door will be locked. But for now, you want RKO to win. Okay, I want CM Punk. Who's in his team? It's CM Punk and LA Knight. So, I guess it's a good thing that I automatically locked the door. But I also locked people who probably shouldn't be locked out of this house. The people who own this house. My parents. But it's okay for now. Like, they have a key. We're good. They could have just knocked at the door. Would have been fine, but... Okay, why is this guy not staying on the ropes? Come on, Randy. Stay on them ropes. Okay, here we go. Randy's watching over here. Sup, Unc Stable. Is Unc Stable here? Look at the chat. Yo, it's Uncle Stable. Hey, finally get to catch a stream. I know, right? LA Knight. So it's Randy Orton and Edge versus LA Knight and CM Punk. Just setting it up right now. Yo, Unc Stable. My goat. My glorious king. You know, Unc Stable. He's currently doing like a Fed. I went back and I watched some of your old Fed matches. Where like Dean Ambrose was the champ a lot. I'm telling you, this guy was good before stop motion was crazy. You know who's a creator who I think is great? He doesn't post anymore. JWS. JWS has like some phenomenal stop motion matches. I'm not doing entrances now. I do entrances for some matches, but like for a tag match, I feel like it's not necessary. Let me pull up the script to this match. I only recently started scripting out my matches. Before I would just animate. So, okay. So, okay, we're going to start with a little lockup. That's a pretty good way for matches to start. It's also simple, but hey, I don't got that many ideas, so. Alright, so we're going to have them both, like, walk towards each other. And then I think I'm going to have Edge push, let me look at the script. Okay, Edge is going to push Punk back, so they'll do like a mini lockup thing. Edge's torso will not stay in place. I think Edge's torso is like one of the ones that's like stationary down. One of them loose torsos. Oh, Punk should be more up. Where'd you get that CM Punk? It looks fire. It's actually technically custom. It's not really custom. It's a head swap. I took the Macho Punk figure that was like, it was his retro, it was like, what do you call it? What was it called? The Nexus. It was like the Nexus figure. I took the Nexus figure and I just put a modern Punk head scan on. Because I only have two Punk figures. I have this Punk and I have the Survivor Series Return Elite. Which is actually kind of getting rare now. It is a fire, and honestly, it's my main Punk, because I'm not going to have him wrestle in jeans and a white shirt, like his Survivor Series Return. Good figure, by the way, the Survivor Series Return figure. Let me think about this. Survivor Series Return, that was 2023, right? That was the War Games where it was, like, Cody, Seth, Jay, Sammy, versus, and Randy, because Randy did the return. Versus, like, the Judgment Day and, like, McIntyre. Because JD McDonough took that crazy RKO. So now Edge is going to, like, push him. He's going to be like, no more Punk. Survivor Series wouldn't work for a street fight attire. Ooh. I love the promo yesterday, thank you.
if I did like a street fight, like a legit like kind of like Unstable when you did like it was like what was it? It was like Dean Ambrose versus like Batman. It was like a quick like in the street thing. That was funny. A little Unstable reference. I could do like Punk versus like suited Cody in a street, or I could just like do any street attire. I could do like ooh. I actually would like to do like a street, like a legit in the street fight. Like we'll make it literal. Street fight. The ref could be in like khakis and like that would be funny. The RKO off the cage, that's got to be like top 5, right? Like if number 1, it goes between the Seth one and the Evan Bourne. I think Evan Bourne's my favorite. So I think if it's like Evan Bourne, then Seth Rollins, and then like does it go JD McDonough then? Because JD took a pretty mean RKO. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna hold you. What about... There's been so many mid-air RKO. I don't think people realize, like, Randy does a mid-air RKO, like, a lot. It's kind of like a spot he does a lot now. He's gonna, like, bounce into the corner here, actually. My favorite was JD because it was awesome. It was awesome. The way he just, like, shoves him. That's a great reason to love it, because it was awesome. Awesome. I mean, JD did take a really mean one. JD is underrated. Plus, just this year, he won the tag titles with Finn. I actually don't know if that was this year. I feel like the Judgment Day is like, if the tag titles... If you don't know who has the tag titles, just, like, guess it's the Judgment Day. So, I don't know when JD and Finn won them, but I know one of the Judgment Day runs was JD and Finn. I'm a big JD fan. Love that dude. JD is crazy. I know, right? Like... JD in NXT, he was really good. And then he did, Finn Balor, like, trained him, I think, on the Independence. I don't know. I feel like something like... This match, I'm trying to add a little bit more length to it, because I feel like my matches recently have been short, which is okay, but... I don't think there's anything wrong with the longer match. The Royal Rumble was obviously long because it took me 5 months, but for a week, I would like to start doing like 3-4 minute matches. When JD hit his desk on the moonsault, I thought he was dead. Oh, that was this year when he did the moonsault against... It was like a tag title defense. Yeah, you're right. Are due for a little rain. I feel like the Judgment Day... it's Dragon Lee and AJ, right? Well, Dragon Lee and AJ beat the Judgment Day, which was honestly a great moment. I like Dragon Lee and AJ, especially because AJ's retirement run. Plus, the Judgment Day, every time, they're great. Don't get me wrong. Every time they get the tag titles, and this isn't necessarily their fault, they never defend them. It's more of Triple H's problem, because he needs to book them better. But it's like, this is the thing, like, he never books any mid-card titles. Thankfully now, this whole US Open Challenge thing prevents him from not being able to book them. But, like, I like the idea of defending and, like, being able to drop mid-card titles regularly. Because, like... The it adds a little bit more, like when Ilya Dragunov won the U.S. title, I was watching it on SmackDown. I was like, oh, this guy's returning. I wonder if he's going to lose. Poor JD, yeah. That was so nasty. Dude, when he hit his head, I was watching this. You could just hear Michael Cole, when he called that, Michael Cole was like, oh, geez. And, bro, JD finished the match, too. That's the true professional right there. Finishing the match. It takes a lot to do that. JD's cool. Singles titles for the Judgment Day, I suppose. The one thing I don't get is John Cena wanted to work 220 dates. I know. So hear me out. I agree that John Cena shouldn't work 220. I think if we're trying to keep him from injuries, then I suppose it's logical. But to only give him 36 when he wanted to do full-time is wild. We could have had actual John Cena appearances, because for his final match, they could have had build to it instead of this tournament, which sounded like a good idea on paper, but wasn't. Just because they loaded up with mid-carders and people who we knew wouldn't win. So, yeah, he could have worked dates, and JD is so underrated. I love JD. He could have realistically worked, let's think here. He could have done an IC title reign. Like, he could have worked maybe like 3 Raws with that title. He could have defended it instead of just having a 6-man tag and then dropping it to the person he wanted to. Honestly, I wish Cena had dropped it to either someone different or someone else was in that match. Like, I was thinking they were going to do a triple threat, because Rey Mysterio wasn't even on the show. He was on the pre-show. Was so predictable. We knew. Honestly, I think we all wanted LA Knight, but we knew who was going to win. We knew Gunther, because that was reported in August. They need to stop with these leaks. Okay, so I feel like Gunther, I love Gunther. Hear me out. Gunther is amazing in ring, but for John Cena's final opponent, I honestly think I would prefer it to be either a young guy or like a legacy opponent. Like, you understand when I say legacy opponent, I mean like, why does the lighting just randomly switch up like that? We went from like old western to like, I want the lighting to be good looking here. When I say legacy opponent, I mean like, I know they said Randy Orton was last time. I do mean like a Randy Orton. Like someone older, like emotional, or younger, so we can put them over. Gunther is neither. Gunther's in the in-between stage if he's just on top right now. Or LA Knight, he isn't necessarily a young guy, but he could use the rub, if you understand what I'm saying. So they had such an opportunity. I'm pretty sure Cena's probably disappointed, because he was promised a good run. Everything's falling over right now, yes. And my lighting is being so weird right now. It's switching up like every other second. And LA Knight keeps falling over. I think we're going to change the camera angle. I'm going to put you over here. Brad tournament. But I don't know one person who didn't think Gunther would have. I feel like everyone knew. Yes, like they were like, okay, here, Rusev, Jey Uso, LA Knight, and then there's just Gunther. Like, that's like having Roman Reigns defend the title against like Akira Tozawa. Like, I wonder who's gonna win. I wish LA Knight was like... If LA Knight had won Money in the Bank, I think it was like 3 years ago. He's been in like all the recent matches and he's never won. If he had been in that match and won the briefcase, I think LA Knight could have realistically been like a 2-time, maybe even 3-time world champ by now. But no. Anyone who gets over organically... Anyone who's gets over organically, Triple H is like despising them now. Let's see. I'm thinking about how this final match. I think Gunther should win, right? Who do you guys think is going to win? Gunther? Also, how do you think it's going to go? Is Cena going to tap out, pass out? I think Goldberg passed out, right? If I'm not mistaken. I don't think if Cena taps out, I might just quit watching wrestling. Because honestly, I don't like tap out victories. I think they're lame. Because what's the point of having this big match and then they tap out? Like, I think tap outs are necessary at sometimes. But in this case, if John Cena taps out, that would be a terrible... You know John Cena's only tapped out 4 times in his whole career? I've never watched WWE. I think Cena should lose. Just because they've already committed to this whole Gunther stuff. Man, this lighting looks so weird. Watch the lighting switch ups here. It's like, it goes from like grayish to like bluish to like... That's really weird. Can I change the lighting? Let's look. Where's the lighting button? Fade, 4K. No, is lighting over here? Mode auto? What if I turn it to manual? Oh, so I can just make it... Okay, we'll keep it like this. Because then I guess it can't go auto. This might mess up the focus, but I think that's okay. It's very obvious that Triple H really liked Gunther. Exactly. See, there's nothing wrong with Gunther. But Gunther has always been a Triple H dude. Like, back from NXT, like, NXT UK and stuff, like, Triple H picked Gunther as his guy. And then LA Knight got over, and Triple H said, nah. No LA Knight. And then Triple H acts like LA Knight's going to get this push eventually, because someone asked him in a post-thing press conference that nobody seems to watch. And he said, yeah, LA Knight's moment is coming. This was like 2 years ago. I'm like, bro, Triple H acts like everything's either the biggest thing in the world or, like, doesn't matter. He's like, oh, the fans are terrible. They can't keep voicing their opinions. It doesn't matter. And then he's over here like, oh my gosh. Like, all these YouTube stuff. The videos are like, oh my gosh. Randy just RKO'd this guy? Wow. Like they hype everything up. Honestly, I think AEW. I might say AEW is currently better than WWE. I don't know. Man, LA Knight, you gotta stay in place here. Okay, bro? Okay. I don't even know what I'm going for. I feel like Edge doesn't move like this. Right? I do think LA Knight. I stopped watching the press conferences after Jay's stuff getting drunk. Bro, that was the best conference. They're all pointless except for when Jay gets drunk. Do you feel him, sir? Do you feel him, sir? That press conference with Cody and Jay it was just funny. Do you feel him, sir? I need to look up Edge's moveset. I feel like he does something where he like throws you in the air or something, right? Let's look at Edge's moves. He does a drop kick. I'm watching this thing. He does a spinning kick. What is this spinning kick? He does... Oh, he does a power bomb. Okay, I'm just looking at the moves here. Yo, what's up, Hulk? What is it? Doesn't Edge do something where it's like he throws the people up? No? He like throws you into the air. I feel like WSC did something. WSC. He does the executor and the execution. Isn't execution the one where he like goes for the DDT and it's kind of like the Dirty Deeds? You're thinking Flapjack, no? Let me look up Flapjack. Yeah, Flapjack. Yeah, he like throws you up and then he like, yeah. How do I animate this? Okay. You're right. I was thinking of Flapjack. I need to watch this. So he puts you up. Okay, we'll try it. Hey, Josh. Hey, Kenny. Thank you, Unstable. I appreciate it. So he like... He's gonna lift Punk up. If Punk will stay. We'll see. Okay. Is Edge? He's out filming a movie. That's right. I was about to say, Edge didn't retire. Well, Edge just went out to do this, like, movie thing or whatever. If only. I feel like Tony Khan. I feel like WWE did talk to Tony Khan, but I feel like Tony Khan would have been, like, okay with Edge coming in for Cena's last match. Because Tony Khan's, like, this huge wrestling fan. So I feel like it would have made sense, but... They could have done, like, a talent trade. Imagine if Kenny Omega or, like, MJF went to WWE for, like, one match. Not full-time, just, like, a single appearance. I need to watch this move. I'm going to keep watching it. Kind of has you land on your head. For my animation. I'm here, yo. Thought you were going to do a spear this early in the match. Honestly, I used to do stuff like that. Like, my very early animation days, before any of you guys were here, before I had a channel, I was doing, like, Marvel and, like, little WWE stuff. So, I did, like, John Cena versus The Rock, like, a million times, because I only had, like, I had very little WWE figures, so I had John Cena, The Rock, and, like, Hulk Hogan. So I had them fight, like, a million times, and I did, like, the match would start with, like, an attitude adjustment. I'm never posting these, by the way, because they were just, like, the worst animations you've ever seen. I did a lot of Marvel, too. I did a lot of just very bad animations. Actually, I did kind of good match. It was Shawn Michaels versus The Rock in an I Quit match. And it was very short. It's like a minute to say I quit, but it had like a lot of crazy spots. I remember that was the first match where I did like I don't think I used string exactly, but I had Shawn Michaels do like an elbow drop, or no, I think it was a frog splash. Here's Edge. I had him do like a frog splash, and The Rock like instantly no-sold it. But I didn't think about these things at the time. I just thought, how do I make cool action? I'm pretty sure he hit him with a frog splash through a table, and then The Rock instantly got up and hit Shawn Michaels with a chair. Because because I didn't know much about selling. So, should I do Christmas tree match? Sure. Should I do an elimination chamber? That would be sick. What else you guys doing? Seeing how they treated Ziggler and Cardona, I don't think AW would let. Honestly, I was watching Raw that night, and I really wanted Ziggler to win. Ziggler's one of my favorite in-ring performers, just like ever. And then Cardona too. I'm so sad Cardona had the return in NXT, because he just showed up in NXT. This guy, who's like the hottest independent star right now, just shows up in NXT and wasn't even part of the NXT match. It's like, how can we bury somebody in 10 seconds? Let's have him return. And then he like lost to somebody, right? He had his first NXT match and he lost. Oh, you know when String does this. Kind of looks like Edge is spearing him right now. We'll see if this stays. Come on. Will this stay? I have to edit through some of those frames. Let him cook. How is War Games? Wait. The way you pose your figs is really good. Some people don't articulate them enough during moves. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Actually, I stole that from you, Unstable. I was watching your How to Animate, and you said, like, use all the joints when doing an animation. So that's what I do now. Appreciate it. I do have to add some frames here. Actually, I do have to add a couple frames here. I like this frame. I do not like this frame. Is that a knife? Yo, it is a knife. Hear me out. If you attach 2 pieces of string on a knife, you can... I will show you guys. I put this in my tutorial. You guys may not understand this here, but I was thinking about how to do string, like to have, like do a frog splash, and I figured I don't want to hold 2 pieces of string with 2 hands, so if you just put both pieces on one object, I chose a knife, and you can like have someone like do stuff like that. So I'm deleting a couple frames, by the way. Actually, it's hard to do high-flying moves. So hold on. I want this frame. I want this frame. Okay, we're keeping a couple frames here. So, always articulate the figures first. Like how you want them. Let me see. I want them like... Personally, I like look at how it looks. Making tag belts nice. Go check his too. I made a tutorial on how to animate, which honestly, who am I to tell you guys how to animate when half you guys are probably better than me? I can't tell you, Unstable, how many times I watched your tutorial video on how to use string. Because I was so bad at using string, but I wanted to, so I could do high-flying stuff. I just want to, instead of like a spot fest, I wanted to start learning how to do more technical stuff. Okay, now we take the string off. See, beautiful. It only took a little amount of time. I think it was from you Unstable. I now shake the ropes. It's a cool impact thing. Guys, I have 300 figures. Help me. I always get questions on random stuff I've never talked about. Like what? Share your advice. Yo, actually, I do have a question for you. How do you make your barbed wire ropes? Because I saw, that's one of my favorite videos from you. It was like Dean Ambrose versus Roman Reigns, I think. It was like a barbed wire match, and it was like sick. But I don't know, how'd you do the ropes? Joe Cena suffering from success. Hey Josh. You know what, Cena? If you don't want those figures, huh? Actually, just kidding. You keep your figures, although. If you want to help a man out. I think I'm on my journey to 100 figures. I think I have total figures I have hundreds. Because I used to collect Marvel, so I just have a bunch of those. But WWE, I think I have probably 70. I don't know. Marvel, G.I. Joe, Star Wars, I have bins full. To make realistic, I use real chicken wire and cut it into chicken wire. I came with. Bro, chicken wire is genius. That's wild. Oh, let me know if you guys like the flapjack. I don't know. It's kind of mid. It's not my favorite. It's so quick. So it looks really good, but I was generally cutting my fingers. That's wild. Because I was thinking, I don't have very much barbed wire, because I got the thing off of wrestling, what do you call it? Wrestling figures toy store, I don't know. It was like a ring of barbed wire, and it broke instantly. So now all I have is a barbed wire bat and a plate. Chicken wire. Good idea. I'll keep it in mind. Chicken wire. Dangerous, but worth it. I like this flapjack. It's just way too fast. Unstable and JWS are two very goated animators, and I wish JWS was still posting, because he is wild. I also like Shockwave stop motions, if you guys know him. JWS did this besides Unstable's matches, he did this Hell in a Cell match once, and it's my favorite ever. It's so good. It's John Cena versus Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles, and it is just so good. You guys need to check JWS out. I wish he's still animated. He's just so talented. Almost as talented as Unstable. Not as talented, of course, but he'll get there someday. I don't think he still animates, but he could still get there. Will this actually balance? No way that actually balances. It didn't balance. I'm broke. Hey, bro. I'm broke, too. It's alright. I bought a figure last month, and I was like, oh, wait. I don't have money to pay for this. So, Christmas is coming up, so that's always a great time of the year where you get figures, and I'm hoping to get that SmackDown ring. Put me out of my misery. I'm only old head still animating. How long have you been animating for? In 200 years? Did you used to animate on, like, those old cameras that took, like, 30 seconds to take one photo? I'm telling you, Unstable's like, I don't know how you got a new girlfriend. How old is your girlfriend? Because if you're, like, 150 and she's, like, 20, then that's weird, bro. My first animation was in black and white. Hey, congrats on 2012. It was a silent film. Yeah, it was just a silent film. It was black and white. There was like 10 frames. Crazy work. Someday you'll make it big. Maybe by the time you hit 500. It was a silent film. I need to look at what's next in the script. Oh. Okay, I'm looking at my script right now. Okay, so Punk Edge. Edge shoves Punk into the corner, gets up, and then I literally wrote over the shoulder move. Because I don't know what it's called. I'm 300 away. Wow, congrats. Bro, animating longer than I'm alive. Bro, when I was born, Unstable turned 100. I need to rewatch this. We'll rewatch this together. Because personally, I don't like my animations right now. They're just way too fast. I'm actually going to turn down the FPS on this one. I think I have it a little bit too fast. Okay, let's redo this. Oh, I hate this glitch. Okay, I turned down the FPS. Oh, that's way too glitchy. We're turning it back up. I'll watch it for now, but we're definitely changing it. Oh, yeah. That's a little bit too slow. We're gonna go... It's weird. The rumble I did like 18 frames per second. And now I'm back down to 12. Like, what's happening here? Okay. I got you. I can take all the subs I can get. Oh, you guys from the sub. Unstable is a great person. Love Unstable. Gotta be the GOAT. Okay, now we're gonna cut to a shot of LA Knight, and he's like in distress. It's hard to animate more than one figure at once, which is why doing the Royal Rumble sucked. But it was amazing. It's my favorite video I've ever done. That Royal Rumble was so fun to do. I like doing this weekly thing now. Hopefully the stories are easy to follow. So what does Edge do now? What can he do? Anyone gotten any ideas? Unstable, Cena, anyone else watching? Unstable's... What am I saying? What am I doing here? Not Unstable. Edge is above CM Punk right now. He's standing above him. What move can happen here? I love filming that rumble. Actually, I will agree. It was very fun to film, but it sucked. If you know what I'm saying. Like, at moments in animations, it sucks. But, like, long term, it was so fun. What should Edge do to Punk real quick? Pause, you know what I'm saying. When I say what should Edge do to Punk, I mean, like, wrestling moves. I don't want to hear anything sus. Randy and Edge double team Punk. I'm trying to think. That would actually be good. Actually, we'll have Edge look at Randy real quick. Put your little hands in mine. I know where the... Are you trying to think unstable? I know it's hard for people with old brains to think. Just kidding. Love you. I feel like we need to have unstable needs to it's okay, unstable. So maybe they could double team, because when you tag in, I think you get like a couple seconds. What's a cool double team move? Let me put my glasses on, Sunny Boy. Alright, let's think. What's a cool double team move? If Edge tags in Randy, well, you guys think, and I think, I'll have Edge tag in Randy. Yeah, well, Unstable puts on his glasses and we all start to think. Backdrop into a neck breaker? Woo! Unk has some cool ideas. Should be kind of easy to animate since they can lean on each other. So, backdrop into a neck breaker. That's like, that's like a 3D, but instead of catching into like an RKO, it's a neck breaker. So isn't that like a reverse 3D? I don't know if I'm tripping here. A backdrop into a neck breaker would be like a reverse 3D, right? Or 1D as the Usos call it. Which they need to really realize how sus 1D sounds. Like, are we kidding? 1D? Okay. I'm just immature. Okay. Yeah. Hot tag later. Yeah, I'll put one hot tag in. Reverse 3D kind of. Okay. I will put a hot tag in. Because I feel like every tag match has a hot tag, right? Like, if you think of, like, a fundamentals to a tag match. So, okay. So, Randy, I'll have him, he just tagged in, so he'll enter the ring in a second. I'm going to have, Edge is going to pick up Punk. Trust the process here. It's always hard to do these pickup stuff. Yeah, I know, Edge just fell. What'd you expect? I don't have that much time to get my string. Picking up people is hard. You know what I'm talking about, like stop motion. Not like the ladies. The ladies for me is easy. Just kidding. Okay. Ugh. Jeez, guys. Jeez. Just a question. Yes, sure. Go ahead. How much do you like your channel? A lot. I hate animating, picking up people. For real, bro. It sucks. I love my channel so much because I've been begging for one. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been at least 2 years. I was begging for a channel, and I finally got it, so I'm glad I did, because if I didn't, I would have never known Josina, or, I mean, I already knew Unstable. I've been a huge fan, but I wasn't commenting on Unstable's videos. I was just watching them. This is before I became an aggressive commenter. I was watching Unstable's videos before Unstable hit 150 years of age, of course. I just didn't comment. This is like early era. Okay. I think that pickup was pretty nice. You guys know what I'm talking about. Tag. Okay, so now he's gonna, like, Oh, the earbud just disconnected, chat. Who saw that one coming? Bro, the only reason I found this channel is because Unstable made a post. See, Unstable? Thank you. Not to cut something else. Honestly, some moves in animation, I feel like the simplest suck. If I'm going to be so for real, after you master it, doing like frog splashes and top rope moves are mad easy, bro. For me, personally. Just because I've gotten used to string. And then like the simplest stuff like picking up people, they suck. I gotta put some sticky tack on this man's feet. Oh, let's go. Yeah, me and Josina met because of that. Yeah, I remember that was like, bro, the first stream that Unstable joined. I freaked out so badly. It was over the summer. I just remember it because it was like Rey Mysterio and Finn Balor, and Unstable was like, Rey Mysterio is giving back shots to Finn Balor. It's just like, bro. Okay, so he's currently setting up for this 3D move. I do need a bigger ring, though. It's going to be interesting trying to animate in one, because I don't think you can use much sticky tack when you have a bigger ring. And I'm kind of addicted to sticky tack, as Unstable knows. And pretty much anybody who watches my videos, I use excessive amounts of sticky tack. Because, hey, it works. But, if I ever get a new ring, I won't be able to do that type of stuff anymore. So he makes the tag. Now he's going to get in the ring. We're going to cut over here. He's putting his foot in the ring. Honestly, entering the ring is sometimes hard. Because you have to, like... to be fair, figures balance better on the bigger rings. Honestly, yeah, I feel like that will be the one plus. They will be able to stand. I'm glad you doom scrolled. Hopefully, I'll find it easy. Although I might have to take a week off from stop motion when I get this new ring. I'm counting on getting it, because I need to take a little bit to learn how to use it. You know what? They called, if you ever seen the WrestleMania 30 with the Daniel Bryan wins the title, and they called it like a Batista bomb into an RKO, but it wasn't. It was a Batista bomb into a neck breaker, if you've ever seen it. Batista power bombs Daniel Bryan through the table, and Randy Orton catches him into an RKO. Oh, we're about to do this cool double team move that we're going to credit Unstable for. Because I think it was him. So he's going to kind of like... Actually, I'm going to watch a 3D real quick. Always watch the moves before you animate them, even if you know them really well. Oh, I think I have it the wrong way. Oh, I think I do have it the wrong way. Yeah, because he like front suplexes him. Yeah, okay. I have the 3D the wrong way. They 3D the Big Show? Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we have to... Alright, we have to turn CM Punk around. That's my bad, guys. I'm kind of slow. I should have looked at the move before I started animating it. So he's going to turn Punk around real quick. Yo, Unstable. I watched the animated Grinch movie yesterday, and I still maintain that is better than the live-action one. Just putting that out there. But I thought you were doing a reverse 3D. It is. It is a reverse 3D. Oh my gosh, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Thank you, Josina, for catching my mistake. I was confused because I wasn't doing it right, and then I realized it's a reverse 3D. Thank you, Mr. Cena. Man, I'm so stupid sometimes. I forgot it was a reverse. So I was confused. Bro, same. I watched the animated Grinch. Bro, I'm telling you, around Christmas time, the amount of times I watch, like, Elf and, like, the animated Grinch are insane. Really, really not good. Because I have cable. I'm Unk. Kind of like Unstable. I have cable, and on cable right now, if you have cable, you know, like, the 2 movies they're playing. Actually, 3. They play National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which is amazing, by the way, if any of you have seen it. They play Elf, and they play The Grinch, and sometimes Home Alone. It's like the 3 movies they play. They never do anything different, which is okay, but I've watched them a lot, because when I'm bored and I see what movies are on cable, that's right, I have cable. I'm Uncle. I'm Uncle Stable. There's Unk Stable, then there's Uncle Stable. And then there's Girlfriend Stable, who I don't know if is she Unk or not. We'll never know. What do we call her? We called her Aunt Stable. Woof. Hey, what are your girlfriend's thoughts on how we call you Unk? Or the golden... What do we call you, like? I remember I had those. Wait, we gotta read the comments here. I'll pretend you didn't say that about the Grinch. No, animated is better. Oh, you got the Grinch socks? Those are tough. My cousin got those. Forgot I had those. She thinks it's funny. Bro, those McDonald's Grinch socks are fire. I want them. What am I saying? My cousin got them. They look so good. She thinks it's funny. It's not that we call you Unk. She'll think it's funny till she sees your birth certificate and realizes, oh wait, I'm dating this kid who's actually Unk. You just wait till she realizes, then you're cooked. You gotta hide the fact from her for a little bit. Oof, this is a rough animation here. We have to repose it. Okay. She also makes fun of me for being old because she's like 2 years older than me, bro. She's like 2 years older than you? She's 152? Dang. You got the blue socks nice. I'm animating myself right now. What are you animating? Dang. How can she be older than you? I didn't know that there was a person alive that was older than you. Just kidding. That's kind of mean, but not really. Ugh. Okay, so we're going to put this right. Putting the sticky tack here. We're putting this here. And we'll attach it to the legs in a second. Trust the process here. It will look good. I'll make it look good. Okay, so now, this is the easy part, pretty much. Because now we can just pose Edge like this, as long as he stays, and then I can just have CM Punk on separate string. And Randy should start moving. I really should have Randy start to move. I'll have Punk take a lot of airtime. Actually, can I hold him? See, I don't really like holding, because that's kind of like a cop-out way. Nah, David, your girlfriend is that sticky tack. That's funny. I know you're joking. That was funny, too. I love this sticky tack. Might as well just marry it. You know what I watched yesterday? You can call it stupid, okay? But I used to be, like, super into those Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. Like, I read them all. It was, like, my childhood. I'm still in my childhood, but it was, like, my really young childhood go-to book. And, bro, I watched the new animated movie, and it was actually kind of good. It wasn't anything like the book, but it was funny. Dang, Edge is just falling over right now, which is never fun when your figures start falling over. Will Edge even stay up at this point? Or no? He can put his arms up like this. I'm giving Punk a lot of airtime to give Randy time to get into the air. Unstable, how do you do moves where they're both in the air at the same time? I would love some advice on that one. So now we're going to have Edge, like, catch himself. So Randy's going to go like this. It's a concern that I have like five ring scissors. I'm animating a Royal Rumble. Bro, these rings, personally, I don't like them. Actually, that's a lie. Okay, I like the spring, but I don't like the size. So if they made a ring like this that had better sizing, like it was a little bit more legit scale, then I would probably go for it. Yo, chat. Yo. They are small, though. Like, I'm not even lying. Edge has got to start to get out of the way, if you guys are wondering where he's going. He's running off. Everyone's currently falling down right now, so... I have a blue. I actually forgot I don't do them often enough. Exactly. I try to avoid them. Like, when I have... In this case, I might have Randy go in the air when I have Punk attached to him, if you understand. Because then I can just connect the string to both of them. Like, if I ever did a mid-air RKO, I would have to do both in the air at the same... I'd have to make two knives like this. Which actually I could do. I could have two knives, and then that would be a cool visual. Honestly, little tip for stop motion. I don't know. Focus on one individual frame. Like, I know it may seem like... But if you can make one frame look amazing, then you make each frame look amazing. Spending time on one frame is worth it. Even if you're not taking as many pictures when you start, if you focus on that one frame, trust me, bro. I'll be back. What's good? Not even gonna lie. The animated Grinch is just so much better. No. A little crash out moment there. CM Punk's having a hard time standing. And Randy is just over here waiting Well, I have Edge get out of the way. And CM Punk is not being a good little boy and attaching to his string. It's aggravating, quite frankly. Hey bro, how are you today? I'm doing good. Might start doing stop motion, that'd be sick. Honestly, I'm glad when people start doing stop motion. We need more people out there doing stop motion. There's like 2 people right now. Okay, I think Randy can catch him now, right? Or do we want to do one more frame of Randy getting close? Fine, we'll do one more frame. This double team move is taking a long time, but it's worth it. One more frame. Instead of one more game, one more frame. If you guys ever seen Squid Games, one more frame? You don't show your face, why? Because CM Punk's like, no. I don't show my face because I don't want to. Roasted. Just kidding. I don't know. I have face reveal on accident. And if you really want to see my face, go watch Raw in Boston from like a couple weeks ago. And I sat second row. And I sat at NXT Heatwave. So I don't face reveal technically, but if you really want to see my face, it's not that hard to find. And I accidentally face revealed once. Actually, a couple times. So I don't do it because I don't need creeps looking at my face. But I don't know. When I'm older, I will. Grr. That's wild. Absolutely unstable. Oh. It's so hard doing this. Okay. Whoa, you know what I'm talking about. That sounds way too... Okay. So hard doing this. Okay. Immature people. I mean, it's hard animating this. I mean, it's hard to currently do this animation that I'm working on right now. Oh, do we have it? No, we do not have it. Okay. We gotta lock in. You know what movie I watched yesterday? Gremlins. I've seen that movie multiple times, but it's good. It has good oh my god. Okay, while we pose this. Yeah, but I saw you when you face revealed. One more frame. Okay, this is really, really... What's that old-timey word? Unstable? Pushing my buttons? I don't know. You know, and stop motion rage is so real. Ugh. This is just annoying the dickens out of me. I don't swear on here, but I can say dickens. Okay. We're locked in. We're trying. I just need this to work for one frame. Okay? No. This broke well. Your figure, no! I'm telling you guys, I got oh, my cat's scratching at my door. I got this MJF AEW figure, and it broke when I took it out of the box. I got it, I was really excited. I moved the arm, the arm just snapped. It's like brown. A brand new figure, by the way. Brand new figure, arm snapped. AEW usually has pretty good quality control. My personal feeling on AEW figures. And it was really sad. No bad words. I said Dickens. Okay. We are going to make this work. It's currently not working, but it will work eventually. You know how long I've spent working on one singular pose before? Guys, a lot of time. Unstable and Josina both get it, and anyone else here who animates. It takes a long time. Okay. Half of it's good. Half of it's good. The other half just came off. Okay. We're almost there, guys. Just a lot more to go. Did we get it? Wait. Oh, I think we may have gotten it. Okay. Slowly. Take the picture. Guys, we got it. This is absolutely incredible. We got the one frame. One more frame. One more frame. Now we just need to do this 5, 6 more times. Okay. It should be. It's always easy after you get it the first time. Okay. String is connected on here. Ugh, this string sucks. Bro, CM Punk is still like, no, don't do it. Stop motion's fun. Stop motion is very fun. Man, this tag match will never get finished because I only have a week to do it. Oh, you guys see NXT deadline last night? I said a week, and I was about to say it's my deadline, and then I remembered. Bro, Tony D'Angelo came back last night. Who else? Bro, Obafemi winning was kind of a shock. I honestly think, I thought because Ricky Saints and Cody Rhodes are good friends, that they would be like, oh, let's do this match real quick. Bro, I'm telling you, NXT is better than maybe both Raw and SmackDown right now. I don't know if I would say Raw, but maybe. NXT is hot right now, and I love it. They're so star-filled, and, like, the product is actually good. All good signs. When the product is good, they have lots of cool people, stars, whatever you want to call them. They have Joe Hendry now. I wonder when Joe will win the title. The NXT title, obviously. This is off. Come on, no. No. Okay, guys. You guys want to hear some rage bait real quick? Okay, watch where CM Punk's head is right there. I started doing it like an RKO. Well, it's alright. We're going to have to redo that, though. I started doing it like an actual 3D. I forgot it was reversed. Guys, this is actually rage bait. Well, we'll lock in. That does suck, but... Do you guys understand? I started doing it like a legit 3D, but it's a reverse 3D. So, hey, maybe it'll work here. That is rage bait though. Oh, come on, bro. I'm gonna put Edge back here a little bit. No. Stay right there, Edge. Shoot, let me take the picture. I can inspect it after. Come on, lock in. I don't know how NXT is consistently just good. That may sound weird, but... Bro, that's rage bait. It is. I believe in Joe Hendry. Unstable caused me to make stop motions too, actually. What was I saying? It was rage bait. Thankfully, we got it done pretty quickly, but... Oh, this double team move actually looks... I'm not going to say surprisingly, but it looks shockingly good. Oh, I think my mom's at the store right now. I'm going to text her what I want, if she's still there. Okay, honestly, Unstable is an inspiration, or should be, to us all. I'm asking my mom. I was making custom brine. Nice. Okay, so... We'll have them like this. Now we gotta shake the ropes because it's a really fun technique. So CM Punk's currently getting destroyed. It's not time for the hot tag yet because the match just started, if you guys realized. It's just, it doesn't feel like it because we've been animating for an hour and 15 minutes. Me is wild. You were always doing it. I've seen your past videos. I suppose it's gotten better. But you've always been doing stop motion. And you continue to improve, so. Oh, my phone's about to die. I might have to stop streaming. We can watch this match so far. And then I might have to stop. Flapjack. Then Edge gets up and we do this super cool double team move. I want to rewatch the double team. That is really cool. Wow. That is really cool. I'm proud of that. By Unstable, by Joe Cena, by HCW, WFW. Anyone else watching? Looking great so far. Thank you. I appreciate it. Unstable is the GOAT. So we're probably ending because my phone's at like 2%. So thank you for joining the stream, Unstable, and everyone else who joined. So hope you guys have a great day. LA Night.